It all started when stones were hurled at the Israelis, just like a replay of the first hours of the Intifada. But it wasn't long before West Bank protesters were silenced, this time by Palestinian police. Now, nearly a week after Israel's offensive in the Gaza Strip began, demonstrations in the West Bank have been reduced to low-key, virtually silent affairs like this one in Ramallah. Campaigners feel their leaders have betrayed them.
There was a very big gap during the first 3 days, and now I feel that the authority is feeling obliged to change its position. And they have made 1/3 of a step, but they have to finish.
But right from the start, things got off on the wrong foot. In the days that followed Israel's attack on Hamas, Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas was quick to point the finger at the militant group. The West Bank, meanwhile, was already mourning Gaza's loss.
Abu Mazen made a mistake. He has to correct it. He's trying to correct it. It is a message to Abu Mazen: go back to national unity, stop these negotiations, stop coordination with the Israelis, and take the side of your own people.
But Hamas getting shelled in Gaza is not good for their Fatah rivals in the West Bank. So says Israeli journalist Amira Hass, who we caught up with in Ramallah.
But they are in a state of shock as well, because they know very well that this is never will bring them back to rule Gaza, never, and might even cause them to lose everything here.
So the gulf between those in power and those on the streets of the West Bank is widening. That could be to Hamas's benefit. Sheikh Hamad Batawi is an MP close to the Palestinian Islamist group. From his home in Nablus, he closely follows Al Jazeera's coverage.
Look what they've done to this hospital.
It's his only window into the impoverished territory, a vital link for updates.
The reality on the ground is that the Palestinian Authority has stamped out any resistance. Weapons have been confiscated in case people try to use them against the Israelis.
Under the watchful eye of the Palestinian Authority and Israel, the only place to turn to for Hamas supporters in the West Bank is their mosques, like this one where Sheikh Batawi preaches.
We tell Westerners it's not in their interest to support the Israelis over us, like the Americans and Europeans, because this support will only come back and smack them in the face.
But the price of speaking out of turn in the West Bank can be high. It can even mean arrest, and Sheikh Batawi knows it. He's only just been released from prison in Israel.